All right, Mafia. Brandon Beane just pulled the trigger on the DJ Moore restructure. The restructure is going to clear about $18 million. And everybody is kind of like celebrating, like, oh, maybe we'll sign somebody else. Now, on paper, it looks like a masterstroke. A wide receiver one in extra cap space. While everyone is celebrating Big Baller Beane, George Patton and the Broncos went ahead and traded for Jalen Waddle. Now, the national media and a bunch of Bills fans and content creators are going to tell you that Denver overpaid for Waddle with a first-round pick and a third and fourth-round pick. They're going to try to argue that this now makes the DJ Moore trade more palatable. Look like the Bills kind of won that trade. Well, they're wrong. And I'm going to show you why Denver just made a move of dominance and the Bills are mortgaging their future. Before we get into it, go ahead and do me a favor. Let me know down in the comments, what do you think about the Jalen Waddle trade? Do you think that it was a good trade? The Broncos fleeced them? Let me know down in the comments what you think. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is address the elephant in the room, Caleb Williams. Everyone says DJ Moore's 2024 and 2025 season were hampered because of underwhelming Caleb Williams. Yet, Jalen Waddle spent his career, including last season, with a quarterback that the team decided to part ways with at the cost of $90 million in dead cap space. Let me say that again. The Miami Dolphins are taking the largest dead cap hit in history to get away from the quarterback that Jalen Waddle has been performing with. I don't accept the Caleb Williams argument. Sorry, that's just not me. Seems like they both had rough quarterback play, to say the least. But one of them still performed, and the other is on the decline. Waddle has outperformed DJ Moore in efficiency, yards after the catch, and separation since at least DJ Moore has been in Chicago. DJ Moore is 29 years old. Jalen Waddle is 27 years old. DJ Moore is a physical receiver. He plays that backyard football. That kind of style usually falls off around age 30. Jalen Waddle is a vertical threat with elite speed. In 2028, when DJ Moore is 31 years old, Jalen Waddle will still be a vertical threat. The honest truth about what happened with these restructures and signings is that Beane is kicking the can down the curb. DJ Moore is going to cost us $30 million a season after this year. Jalen Waddle will never cost $30 million because in the third year of his agreement, they can re-sign him. 2027, 2028, 2029, DJ Moore is $29.8 million every season. He's officially uncuttable. And if he loses a step, oh well, we're still paying him like a top 3 receiver. Now look at Denver. Because Miami paid a massive bulk of Waddle's signing bonus, he's only going to count for $4.9 million against the cap this year. And their contract is clean. No void years, no cap juggling. If Waddle doesn't work out, Denver can walk away in 2028, pennies on the dollar. Denver paid a first rounder, a third rounder, and a fourth rounder. In exchange, they received Jalen Waddle and a fourth rounder. Denver is picking 30th in the NFL draft. That's essentially a second round pick. They gave up a first rounder and a third rounder and received a fourth round back, so that's a wash. So essentially they got Jalen Waddle for a first and third round pick. For a player who is probably in DJ Moore's realm, but is 2 years younger and is faster and more explosive and has more upside, who's on the incline and not the decline of his career. Now, I'm not saying that we should have went and got Waddle. What I'm saying is that this, yet again, exposes this terrible agreement that we made that, from the sounds of it, we could have backed out of to go get Crosby, who I wouldn't have been thrilled about, but that would have been better than DJ Moore. George Patton is showing yet again, just like the Ravens did, that Brandon Beane is playing not to lose by making safe deals. I just wonder who else we could have got if we didn't have to worry about DJ Moore's contract. I guess we'll never know. So at the end of it, Brandon Beane just put us $30 million a year in the hole for a wide receiver who's, if not past his prime, at the end of it. And I believe that that is a mistake every single time. But go ahead and argue with me down in the comments. Tell me why $30 million a year for 30-year-old DJ Moore is a good deal. Put it down in the comments and let's argue about it. And until then, I'm out. Thanks again. Go Bills.